Welcome back to the Division 2. At the moment, we all know that DPS builds are the way forward. Skill builds do seem to be okay, but they're not the best in terms of dealing damage. Plus, if, like, for example, you're using the Cluster Seeker Mine and it doesn't kill an enemy and they're rushing towards you, your weapons will be decent, but probably not good enough to take the enemies out as fast as you would like to. So majority, if not all players, are building towards DPS, and I've shown off a couple of builds that I've run, one being an assault rifle / LMG like hybrid build, and the other being a rifle build. The rifle build hits for about 2 or 3 times more, and due to me making that build, I've come up with like the best brand sets you can possibly run, because they help out so much in terms of having like damage output on your build. So the first brand set you'd want to run is all dependent on the weapon you're using. If you're running LMG, it would be Petrov. If you're running rifle, it would be Overlord. If you were running assault rifles, it would be Fenris. Bear in mind that there are named items that are going to help you out a lot more. The Overlord named item would be the Fox's Prayer Knees. They give you damage to targets out of cover, and then for Petrov you have the Contractor's Gloves, so they'll give you LMG damage, but they also give you extra damage to armor. Not sure which other named items are going to be helpful for a DPS build, but you want to make sure you have one brand set in there that's going to help you with extra damage for that specific type of weapon you're using. And then I like to run one piece of Seska, which is currently on my backpack, and I don't really want the backpack because it's got a couple of blue rolls, but I've not found anything better in all of the time I've been grinding over the last like 2 weeks. But the Seska piece is going to give you 10% crit chance, and obviously with a DPS build, as well as weapon damage, if you want headshot damage on there, it's best to go for crit chance and crit damage, as you will see incredible numbers. Right now, with Con running Coyote's Mask, I am able to headshot crit enemies for 3 million per shot. Another one you want is one piece of Grupo Sombra. Grupo Sombra is going to give you extra critical hit damage, so you'll get chance off your Seska piece, you'll get damage off your Grupo Sombra, and then you'll get weapon damage for a specific weapon type from either Petrov, like even Badger Tough, Fenris, Overlord, so on and so forth. And then the final thing you're going to want to run is going to be 3-piece Providence Defense. With this, you will get 10% headshot damage, 10% crit chance, and then for the third and final piece, you're going to get another 15% crit damage. So with the brand sets alone, even before the attributes, you're going to get crit chance, crit damage, and weapon damage for whichever type of weapon you're running. But then if you wanted to mix things up, you could also add in Coyote's Mask if you're playing solo. You could take out the crit damage from either Grupo Sombra or from Providence Defense. If you want that extra survivability and you're not running a chest with the Unbreakable talent, you could switch out a piece. You're going to lose these benefits with nothing to replace it, because Coyote's Mask is very offensive with crit chance and crit damage. But if you wanted to, you could switch out your chest and lose an extra 15% of crit damage or something, and you could replace it with the tardigrade exotic chest, which is going to be incredible for survivability. Mainly if you're playing in a group, because your allies and yourself actually get 80% of your total armor as bonus when it breaks. So as well as the core attributes and focusing on the attributes and talents and stuff on your build, make sure you're focusing brand sets too, as they're incredibly important. 3-piece Providence if possible, 1 Grupo, 1 Seska, and then 1 for whichever weapon you're running. And that's going to do it for the video. Let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.